Ladies and gentlemen, I say it every night, but if this is the only show you can see between now and the time you have to go to bed, well, this is the one to watch. We have, I'll tell you in a second who we have. First of all, Paul, introduce our special friend playing with the band tonight.
Well,
Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody knows who he is. All I can say is when we came out to L.A., there was one cat that we wanted to talk into sitting in with us, and we're thrilled that he did. He's an innovator, and he's just a nutty kind of a guy.
A nutty kind of a guy.
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie, nice to have you here.
Because we don't fool around.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Nice to have you here. We're going to towel off here. We have a wonderful program for you tonight. In addition to Mr. Van Halen sitting in with the band, we're going to visit Mr. Nicholas of Hollywood. Also, I believe the mayor of Los Angeles will be joining us, Lee Marvin and Johnny Carson. It really ought to be two shows, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Eddie Van Halen. Very nice. Thank you very much. You boys ought to make a record. We have to do a commercial. We'll be right back with Johnny Carson. Phoning your relatives. Welcome back to the show. Johnny Carson, folks. Thank you very much. Very funny. You know, Eddie, you can lose those other guys. These are the ones. Does David get on your nerves? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you tune this program in Monday, Eddie, will you be with us Monday? Come on. Be here Monday. Oh, yeah, that's right. We'll be right back with Lee Marvin. We'll be back here with Mayor Tom Bradley. I'll tell you what, we have to do a commercial. It's not finished yet. We'll be right back, folks. Very much. Eddie, thank you very much. And I want to take a couple of seconds here to thank everybody at NBC Burbank, everybody on the studio crew, everybody in the control room, everybody who helped in the office, everybody who helped load and build this stuff. We had a wonderful time. You were terrific. We hope to come back. We'll see you from New York Monday night. Good night, folks.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Well, David, big thrill for me tonight.
Oh, you know, I forgot. I completely forgot.
See that?
I'm
having
awfully
the time
sorry.
of my life.
I forgot.
And you forget.
That's right. Go ahead.
Can I introduce him?
Yeah, I forgot.
This is a cat who came in from L.A. to sit in with us tonight. And let me just say that everybody tries to sound like this guy on guitar. Nobody even comes close. Eddie Van Halen. So we're having a good time. We're having a good time over here tonight.
Eddie, nice to have you back. You were with us in California. Thanks for being here. We have a wonderful program. Valerie Bertinelli is here, Sandra Bernhardt, and Eddie Van Halen. Welcome back to the program. We have a wonderful show, and Eddie Van Halen will be playing an entire song with the rest of the band later, right, Paul? Yes. What are you going to be playing?
We're going to do Panama, a little tune of Mr. Yeah,
Paul, am I going to sing or?
Well,
Paul?
I'm into kickboxing now, and I'm.
My first guest tonight was one of the stars of a very successful television series called One Day at a Time. She is also married to one of the gentlemen in our band tonight. She will soon be seen in a movie on this network. It's called Silent Witness. It's now 12:48:40. Please welcome Valerie Bertinelli. How you doing? Nice to see you. Have a seat. You look great.
Thank you, same here.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks.
You want to talk about this? I was just leafing through this magazine.
Uh-huh.
This is kind of embarrassing, isn't it? But on the other hand, it should be flattering, I think. Don't you think so?
Well, I'm seeing who really runs the magazine.
All right, well, let's tell the folks what it is. I guess this is the newest issue of Penthouse magazine, July. That would be the new one. You're listed as one of the 10 sexiest stars, I guess, in America. There's some pretty good folks here.
Yeah, right between Pia Zadora and Sophia Loren.
You don't think that's a good place to be?
Hey, who am I to say?
Victoria
No,
Principal?
I mean, come on. I mean, how can you really take this, though? I mean, Bob Guccione? I mean, who wants to be one of his 10 sexiest women?
Oh, so you don't... Yeah, well, I see. That's... Yeah, so it's a kind of a double-edged sword.
What? Would you? I mean, come on. Ugh.
Yeah. You seem a little tense tonight.
Well, my husband's over there.
And you're nervous of talking about this in front of your husband?
Well, no. He calls me number 9 now. So.
Well, I see. Well,
Never
that's
mind.
Kind of cute. Now, you know, you mentioned Eddie is here, of course, and you're here. And then now there's another little bit of intrigue with you and a member of the band tonight.
Well, Paul, shall we talk about it?
This isn't really the way
Paul
to
and
keep
I
it.
dated when I was 16.
Folks, you're not getting paid for any of this, okay? Now, you and Paul went out. You had dates when you were 16?
Yeah, we had 2 of them, and then he dropped me like that. Broke my heart.
How old was...
There's no way to keep a band together, Valerie. It's hard enough.
Now, how old were you, Paul? What was the circumstance?
Well, I was a little older than Miss Bertinelli at the time. But let me say that we were just good friends at the time.
Now, you were doing a television show at the time, Paul?
That's right. We were working on the same lot, and you know how people sort of chum around when they're...
You broke my heart. What are we talking about here? Your girlfriend called. He never called me back.
Now,
he took me to a movie. We went out on New Year's Eve. Your girlfriend called. I never heard from you again.
I can't believe you're saying this.
Now, you were
It was a long time ago, and how
it
things
was
work...
9 years ago.
Now you're married to a fabulous guy. What do you...
Now, you were living at home at the time?
I was living with my parents. Yeah.
Now, Paul shows up on the front door?
I really don't remember. How did we first go out?
Well,
Did you meet Valerie's parents?
Yes, I did. I would drive out to Reseda.
I forgot about that.
And I would meet Mr. and Mrs. Bertinelli, yes.
And what did they think of all of this?
They were very, very nice to me.
Uh-huh. And what did they think of you?
And they thought I was a lovely young boy, 27 years old.
Yes, 27-year-old boy.
Oh.
Yeah. But Miss Bertinelli and I were just good friends.
Yeah, we had a good time, didn't we, Paul?
Yeah. Just good friends. And now, you know, back then you were what, number 2, number 3?
Touche.
Had to say something.
All right, well, let's move on to other things.
Can we?
We already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you pick.
I'll tell you what, you study this over. In fact, you want to go back to the dressing room and look this over and come back later?
No, that's okay. I'll sit here for a little
Okay,
while longer.
we'll be right back, folks, once we've selected a topic here from the sheet. Don't worry. Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. We have Valerie Bertinelli here, also Sandra Bernhardt, and of course Eddie Van Halen with our band. How old were you when you started acting? Very young, I guess.
Very young, yeah.
What was the first job
11.
you had? 11.
Yeah. I did a JCPenney's commercial because I fit into the dress, actually, is the reason I got the job.
Mm-hmm. Did you have lines?
No. I had to eat a chocolate bunny, and I remember the director being very angry with me because I couldn't eat the bunny correctly.
Mm-hmm.
It's very upsetting when you're 11 years old.
I would think so.
Yeah.
And from that, what was your first theatrical part?
Well, first theatrical, well, I did Chomps, but let's not talk about that.
Chomps?
Yeah. If you have cable or something out here, I mean, it's the thing about the dog, this electronical dog that goes around biting people.
Chomps? An electronic
Chomps.
dog? And
yeah,
what part?
Canine Home Protection Service, actually, is the...
Oh, I see. Acronym.
Yeah.
And what did you what part did you play in Chomps?
I was the girlfriend of the inventor.
Wow, I've not seen this show. Has anyone seen this program?
Well, I was 17.
Is it still on the
That's
air?
really a poor taste.
Well, now,
sorry.
is it still on the air, the show?
No,
it's
that
gone.
on cable every so often. But One Day at a Time was really the first big break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how old were you when you got that?
I was 15.
And how long was that show on the air?
9 years.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're probably glad that Pat Harrington is now out of your life, aren't you? It's a joke. It's only a joke. We're just joking here.
I know. I like your jokes.
Yeah. And now, now you're a little nervous here because you mentioned your husband is here. Do you travel with him a lot when he works?
Yeah, when he used to go on the road. Honey.
He's spellbound by the conversation. They're doing one of these.
No, I used to go out with them.
Now,
yeah.
what is that like being, I mean, here's a man who's probably sought after by virtually every female who shows up at the program. Is that difficult to deal with?
Well, yeah, it was in the beginning. Now it's just, I slap him out of the way or whatever. No, in the beginning, it was very strange because, like, we would be walking out of the forum or wherever after he had played, and he would have his arm around me, And girls would come up and start pinching his butt and, you know, saying, Eddie, kiss me, kiss me. He's got his arm around me. I'm going, excuse me, but I'm here. Hello?
And so they pinched
strange.
your butt and kissed you? Hey. But it's now, doesn't that drive you nuts these days?
Well, he doesn't go out on the road anymore.
And do you worry? Now, there are things written about you, too, in certain publications. Does that bother you? It would make me crazy.
All these things that you're bringing up, really used to bother me immensely. And now it's like, well, we've been together now 5 years, and I've gotten used to him and his world. And he's gotten used to me and my world, so it's really not that bad anymore. But all those things really used to bother me.
But if you see something in a newspaper, even though you probably don't believe it, but when you see it in print, it must be a real jolt, huh?
Well, yeah. A couple years ago, I saw an article about he was having an affair with an elevator operator named Patty. Wondering about that one. Those little things like that, you know, and how I'm keeping him in the marriage because I'm buying him expensive gifts.
Yeah, that's really difficult, isn't it? It's really...
Yeah, it takes a lot out of your wallet, you know.
No, but
sorry.
No, but you know what I mean. It's difficult to be married, let alone have things like that.
Well, it's difficult being married, let alone having people judge you all the time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you should find out. It's nice being married, though. You want to get married, don't you?
Well, sure. Of course I want to get married. I think
you'd make a very nice husband, as a matter of fact.
I'm sure I would. Sure I would. Well, it's 12:59:23, and we have to move along. All right, the film on this network is called Silent Witness. We'll be seeing it soon?
Probably the first couple weeks in October.
Okay, great. Nice to meet you, Valerie. Thank you very much for being here. We'll be right back. Thank you very much, folks. Let's see, what are we doing? All right, we're going to do a commercial, and then when we come back, Sandra Bernhardt will be here, and then more music with Eddie Van Halen. Come on back, folks. We'll be back. My next guest has been called one of the most innovative musicians working today. He is the leader of a band bearing his name, and it's a pleasure to welcome him back once again with our band tonight. Here he is, Paul Schaefer, Sid McGuinness, Steve Jordan, Neil Jason, and Eddie Van Halen. Gentlemen. We'll be right back. Nice job. Stephen, Neil, Paul, Sid, thank you, folks. You know, Eddie, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but man, think about getting some equipment. Look at all that equipment. Our next guests are... This guy's walking around. It's not really a show tonight, is it? Our next guests are, without doubt, one of the great rock and roll bands in the world. Tonight they're performing a song from their new CD. It's called Balance, as you know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to The Late Show, Van Halen.
Here's to Jerry Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Van Halen. Eddie. David. Man. Sandy, good to see you. Nice job. Great to have you back. Van Halen, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Top box office draws in show business. And besides that, he's a very funny man, and it's a pleasure to have him on our first program. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Murray.
David Letterman, come on, everybody up! Everybody up! Everybody up!
Hi, Bill.
How's it going?
Fine, nice to see you.
Good.
Thanks for being on the show. I certainly appreciate that.
I missed the first part of the show, by the way. What happened? Is it going well? I know this is the first show, and I think this guy needs a little support. Dave Letterman. All right, okay, good. All right, okay.
Where were we?
You were going to ask me about the last time I was on your show.
Oh, yeah. Well, this may not be of any interest to anybody, and it's barely interesting to me, but let me...
They're pumped up out there.
What are you playing with there?
It's just lint. It's just lint from inside my pocket. Here, I got more.
Now, this is interesting. You were in a movie last year that was number 5 in the box office tabulations.
No, it was number 3.
Number 3. You're a major star, and yet here you are playing with lint balls.
Well, I wish that you would quit trying to run my life, Dave. No, I mean this. I mean it. I'm real. You've got everyone here under your spell. It's obvious. You know, you had them doing deep breathing exercises before the show. I don't like to see it. You know, I know you're on here in late night where no one can stop you. But this kind of thing is not going to go on as long as I have some connections here in this building, the RCA building. I saw what you did to Mr. Wizard. Don Herbert. He has the wizard in his pocket. And you just can't use science for your own ends, Dave. You can't play God with people. When are you going to get off the high horse? Smell the coffee brewing.
So, do you miss Saturday Night Live?
Sure, I miss it. I miss going back. I miss the old gang.
Yeah.
Bob Tischler, of course, my old friend, is producing it. My brother, Brian Doyle Murray, is on the show and one of the stars of the show. Wait a second, what's happening to me? I just fell back into your old trick, your old mind game. I'm reading these goofy questions, answering your little questions off the card. Well, do I miss Saturday night? You never missed anybody or anything. You got out of Indianapolis and didn't look back, did you? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to fall on you, man, and I want to be there when it hits the floor. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, I'm going to do nothing about you, even though I could. You know, it's interesting. I had a chance to strangle Richard Nixon, and I didn't, and I regret it. And here I am, inches from... I don't know what's keeping me from doing it.
So, now that you're well known, is it harder to be funny?
No, it's not. Well, it's a little bit different. You know, you go out to a restaurant, you can't eat, you know, and people want your autograph and so forth, and it's hard to eat. What am I doing? What's happening? I swear, Letterman, if it's the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make every second of your life, from this moment on, a living hell. For what you've done. No, go ahead and talk to them. They're all singing your song tonight, Dave. Go ahead. I'll never make it home tonight.
I'll tell you what.
I'll never make it home. You should see the guys he's got in my dressing room waiting.
We're going to take a break, the towel off, Bill, and then we'll be right back after we take another break.
It's just like something, you know, you couldn't even imagine. It's like, added like a guitar, like with a wah-wah, you know what I mean? Like, brushes have like a rhythm to it, like, shh. It's like something like taking off, you know what I mean? Just like flying off, so you know the song's about to kick. The rolling of the waves just relaxes you, like music is endless. And it's all mine. You just gotta do it from your heart and feel it from your soul, and that's what makes you feel good. Yeah.
Soon, you'll hear it. The best long-distance service is about to get even better. It's a breakthrough from AT&T Bell Labs, and it makes AT&T sound quality dramatically superior to any other long-distance company. So much clearer, closer, and more natural. Even 8 out of 10 people who don't have AT&T prefer it. AT&T True Voice, coming in the months ahead, free. Just another part of the iPlan.
Check out a whole new way to get close up. New Close Up Crystal Fluoride Toothpaste. An amazing new crystal clear gel that leaves your mouth so icy fresh, someone's just bound to notice. New Close Up Crystal. Isn't it time we all got close up?
What if some things were guaranteed to take 29 minutes or less, like putting your kid to bed? Blind dates. The last 2 minutes of a football game. Well, a Mr. Goodwrench Quick Lube Plus oil change is guaranteed to take 29 minutes or less, or the next one's free. Try us for a change.
Some glass cleaner. On my little guy's works of art, it just doesn't cut it. And on greasy prints, all it leaves is a streaky mess. But what else is there for cleaning glass?
Introducing Mr. Clean Glass and Surface Spray.
Mr. Clean for glass?
Even on tough, greasy grime, he cleans better than the leading glass cleaner and cleans it to a streak-free shine. No smears, no streaks.
Even when the sun shines through.
New Mr. Clean Glass and Surface cleans to the shine.
Hi there. The name of the program here is Late Night. My name is David Letterman. This is Bill Murray. And Bill, you were about to say, I'm sorry, I interrupted there?
I owe you the biggest apology anyone has ever given anyone, David. I owe you an explanation for the way I behaved. I have been working like a dog on a project that no one else is even involved in. That's why it's so damn hard. I'm doing it all by myself. And doctor has told me that I could crack at any time, and unfortunately it had to happen here tonight, your first show.
Had kind of a breakdown here, huh?
Well, I have a sort of a chemical imbalance. It's not anything, it's just a salt problem, and I just need a certain amount of maintenance.
Yes.
And I forgot, I was rushing around, you know, and everything, and I just forgot, you know, to take the pill and everything.
But you're okay now.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a little embarrassed, but I am okay now.
Oh, that's
I just wish you, because I love this guy. I love this guy so much, and if you knew, there's only one person that's helped me through all of this, and it's been David, with a phone call or a note, just a little scribble on, you know, from the desk of David Letterman. It's so sweet. It's there, and, you know, I open the mailbox.
How about the candygram?
A candy. It's everything. It's all these things. They add up. You know, it's like, oh, Bill, do you need a ride for Christmas or anything like that? He's always been there. The only one. And
when you called earlier today, I said, don't worry about a tie. Right?
Yeah. He's been great. Ah, I love this. Can we do this?
No, we can't.
Can we do this? Come on.
No, we're not.
Can we do this?
No.
Okay, enough with the schmaltz. All right, I got a little bit misty and it's over.
I understand you brought a videotape with you.
Something I made in my backyard, and I'm so proud of this. This is the project I'm talking about. It's
this is what you're working so hard on.
This is it, and I've been working night and day, all by myself. I found a little animal, and this little guy was being kept and forced to work in a Chinese restaurant. He's six weeks old. That's four years in adult years old. 4 years old. And this little guy had to remember how to prepare 50 different Chinese meals. Now, you imagine a 4-year-old trying to... They were feeding this guy MSG every 3 hours, and he was a wreck, an emotional and physical wreck. And I just grabbed him and I said, we're going out the back door. And this guy's been in my backyard and just praising just high holy hell.
We're going to take a look at this, Bill. I guess
you
just talk over this, and the folks watch the monitors at home, use your TVs, I guess.
His name is Cancun, and there he is. This guy's in my backyard, and look at him. Look at him.
That's great.
I rented this panda so he'd have a companion. And look at this. The kids in the neighborhood, they come and they visit, and it's all for fun with this guy. And if you could have seen him just a couple of weeks ago, you know, and
it's quite a place you got there.
Oh yeah, it's great. Well, I'll tell you, my neighborhood's gone crazy ever since this little guy rolled in.
Yeah.
And you know, it's cost me a heck of a lot of money because all these children show up and you got to feed them, you know. And here, this one, you know, when I like them a lot, I give them a little panda. This one, I'm crazy about her. I gave her a big panda, a giraffe, and a camel. But look at what they've done. I had to put all these railings and stuff in the backyard because the bear has just taken over my life. And look at him. If you could have seen him, and now look at him. Look at him.
That's amazing. You're doing some wonderful work, Bill.
Can we look at a little of that again?
Well, I don't know if we... do we actually have time to roll this?
Would you like it? It's all right.
Well, we leaving now?
Oh, great.
Oh, here it is. Yes.
See? I built this for him, see?
It is a little more exciting the second time around, isn't it? I tell you what, we're going to we're leaving now? We'll be right back, Bill. Don't you worry.
Okay,
Mr. Wizard will be joining us in the next half hour.
There's more to Andre Agassi than his match with Barbra Streisand. A Jane Pauley exclusive. What's really in Andre's court?
An all-new Dateline NBC.
Tuesday.
Before they go to college, vacation with the Saved by the Bell kids in Hawaii.
Party time!
Their first feature-length movie, Saved by the Bell, Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
It's Harlem Furniture's most fantastic
pre-holiday bonus sale.
This Wednesday.
12 hours only.
Save 29 to 53%.
And pay nothing.
Zip.
0% financing for 1 full year.
Or pay by cash, check, or credit card.
And save another 5%.
Over and above the 53% you already saved.
Quality furniture.
High style furniture.
0% financing for an entire year.
Or pay now and save an extra 5%.
This Wednesday.
10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Harlem Furniture.
You'll like our style.
All of us are really proud to be the new team in town. We're out to win you over.
You'll always get the low price from us, guaranteed.
TVs, stereos, computers, even CDs.
The best names in the business.
We're here to get you what you want, the way you want it.
That's how we've been doing it for over 40 years.
Friendly advice, great selection.
And always the low price, guaranteed. Welcome to Circuit City.
Welcome to Circuit City, where service is state of the art.
Without an opposable thumb, a species cannot advance. It cannot organize. It cannot create. It cannot snack. Therefore, they get no nachos. Presenting a new order of nachos from Taco Bell. Cheesy. New beefy. And the most evolved nacho, Nacho Supreme with sour cream. Taco Bell nachos. It's cool to be human.
Can alternative medicine replace the doctor? Next on The Hugh.
Welcome back there. Mr. Wizard's going to be joining us in a couple of minutes, but before that, I understand, Bill, that on your road to recent rehabilitation, something was very important to you, you mentioned earlier.
Well, besides you, big lug.
Yeah.
My doctor told me 10 days ago, Bill, you'd have been dead today. That would have been, so I would be dead like 13 days now. So yeah. He said you would be dead if it weren't for aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise has saved my life, turned my life around, and I will talk at length about it. But I know you don't have time.
No, darn the luck. So you're going to...
Yeah, well, what?
You're going to do a little of that for us, right?
Well, wait a minute. Well, it's aerobics thing. It's really kind of a morning. It's a morning. I like to do it early while I'm still fresh, or sometimes after lunch after a big meal, just to blow it up at late night like this.
Well, technically, this is morning now.
Well,
anytime after midnight, generally considered.
Yeah, well, I gotta feed Cancun in a couple hours. Say, do you guys know the new Newton-John thing? You're saying all the things I know you like. You're making with conversation. I gotta handle you just right. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure you'll understand my point of view. We know each other mentally. You gotta know that you're bringing out the animal in me. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into
Hello, I'm Larry Preston, Undersecretary of Education. I'm sure by now you've all heard about the President's change of public elementary and high school schedules. If not, let me refresh your memory. On February 1st, 1982, everywhere in the United States, the American school day will begin at 12 noon. That's right, school now begins 4 hours later. But the later start time does not mean that your children must stay at school later. The school day will still end at 3 o'clock. The President's official quote on the matter was, "They can leave anytime they want." It is the hope of the President and all of us here at the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare that your youngsters take advantage of this new schedule to broaden their interests, grow as citizens, and spend a lot more time watching late-night television. Thank you.
After most meals and snacks, plaque pH can fall to levels where acid starts attacking teeth. These attacks can last up to 2 hours, increasing the risk of damage to your tooth enamel. That's when chewing extra sugar-free gum can help. When you chew for 20 minutes, the chewing action produces and distributes more of your mouth's natural defense, saliva, which helps neutralize acid within minutes. So in addition to regular dental care, after eating, chew Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum, because chewing helps nature fight the acid attack.
It's a whole new weekend for Chicago. Starting at 6 a.m., get the latest local news, anchored by Emmett Miller, Felicia Ferguson, and Brant Miller. The Channel 5 News, Chicago's best weekend morning news. You just watch.
Looks like, yes, it's a call for NFL glasses at Shell. 99 cents with a fill-up of the world's best-selling gasoline. Large Bears glass, just 99 cents with a fill-up at Shell.
Can you tell us the last time you got naked?
Me? Naked?
Stop it, When you get Mystic, you go naked.
Mystic's all natural.
Like they're not hiding anything.
Definitely no polyester in this. It's natural spring water. Naked natural.
A lot better soda pop, believe me.
Ooh, it's wet.
Refreshing.
Tingly.
Got a kick to it.
Wow. Go naked.
Good naked.
Get
Mystic!
This Dodge Dakota Club Cab comes with a Magnum V6, automatic, air, stereo cassette, and almost 2,700 in package savings. Cutting your choice of trucks down to one. Dodge.
So don't miss the 93 model clearance now at your nearest Dodge dealer. Now save up to $1,357 on Dodge Caravan, including air conditioning at no extra charge. So cut yourself in for great savings at the 93 model clearance now at your nearest Dodge dealer.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Nice to have Bill Murray with us, and I know most of you are sitting at home thinking, is this PBS? Well, no. Because we're on at late night, we have a chance to do some hard-hitting, in-depth news reporting during the day, and whether you know it or not, there are just a couple of things wrong with New York City. So we went out on the streets to take a closer look and filed this report that we call The Shame of the City. Not everyone survives in this urban battlefield we call New York City. This combination cityscape and war zone, the crowded landscape has claimed another gentle victim. Yes, say goodbye to the once plentiful, majestic pine tree. I'm here at 52nd and Park, once a thickly wooded forest right here in Manhattan. Now, everywhere are the dead trees, cut down in their prime, victim of some mysterious blight. Was it pollution? Maybe overcrowding? Perhaps forced out by too many delicatessens? No one seems to know what's killing our trees. There are no simple answers, only simple questions, and simple people like myself to ask them. It's truly the shame of the city. Can we take these home for firewood? Can we just bust them up a little bit? Midtown Manhattan, center of the arts, but some people are out to destroy it for everyone. I'm here on the corner of 50th and 7th Avenue where we see something, maybe it's just a little thing, but for my money, more hard evidence of the shame of the city. Planing a party, try one of A sudden arbitrary addition of an extra E and a missing N down here. I don't know about you, but this is the kind of thing that really gets me steamed. Excuse me, sir, could you come in here? What is your name, please?
My name is Danny.
Danny, do you work in this establishment?
Yes, sir.
Now, were you aware of the fact that there are 2 misspellings in this sign?
Yes, I know.
You do know, but yet you put the sign up.
I'm going to change that.
You are going to change it. Thank you very much, Denny. There you have it, a blight on society remedied, and frankly, I was proud to be a part of it. New York City, center of culture, of wealth, of power, and victim of one of the highest crime rates in the history of mankind. A crime rate that continues to climb and shows no sign of stopping, and you have to ask yourself, is it really any wonder when you take a look at the police department? A population of 10 million, and this is the police department? It's shocking, horrifying, tragic, and yet nothing is being done about it. Excuse me, sir. Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
Are you the only one who works here?
Yes, I am.
Unbelievable, yet it's true. Truly, the shame of the city. From roughly the years 1951 to about 1965, there was a television program on, Mr. Wizard. Don Herbert, of course, was Mr. Wizard. This is very exciting for me. He's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The original, the one, the only, Mr. Wizard. Hello, Don. Nice to see you, sir. We're going to do some neat stuff here. Before we get into that, well, in those years, was there ever any serious mix-ups where a little kid was roughed up a little on the show?
No, not really, because of the kind of show we were doing, you know, anything could happen. It was perfectly all right. Only once. We did an experiment in which we would put a bottle over a candle and then light the candle with a little coil next to the wick. And one time in the rehearsal, we got the wick wet. So when we got it all set up, we turned on the current, it got hotter and hotter, and vaporized the candle so that in the bottle we had a mixture of vaporized paraffin and oxygen, and suddenly it disappeared from the close-up. up into the lights. And of course I was shocked because I thought, my God, the bottle blew up. It turned out I heard it clang down behind me, so I knew that and the child was standing next to me. They were covered with water, and I was too. And then as soon as I saw that she wasn't hurt, well, I got out a towel and wiped her off, wiped myself off, and we went right on doing it.
Was she stunned a little bit?
Yeah, she sure was. And that was the only time we ever edited the show. We cut the laughter of the crew. We kept everything out.
What crew doesn't love to see a kid vaporized?
You could hear him laughing way in the control room. It was horrible.
What, as they say, what are we going to do this evening?
Well, I brought some of sort of my favorite, almost classical experiments to do. The first one is here is a bottle of soda water. As you know, there's gas dissolved in it. Here is a baby bottle that has a measuring along the side, and I want you to sort of guess how much gas is dissolved in this bottle. Here's 4 ounces. Is it less than 4 ounces, between 4 and 8 ounces, or more than 8 ounces?
And I have to guess?
Well, you know, go ahead.
How much? I'm guessing the amount of gas in this bottle.
That's about 10 ounces here.
Oh, I would say it's probably less than 4 ounces of gas.
Okay, you will find out. Here's what we will do.
I feel like that kid.
We've already lost some, right?
Yeah, now what kind of gas is in there? It's not...
Carbon dioxide gas.
Right.
Okay. We'll pour it into the baby bottle.
Do many babies drink club soda?
Not with this nipple, because this is a special kind of nipple that does not have a hole in the top.
Well, what's the point of that?
Well, they're called blind nipples, and the mother is supposed to make her own holes, these for every side. Now, would you take it and shake it, please?
Take it and shake it?
Shake it. Take it and shake it. Keep going. We lost a little bit.
Lost some gas, but that'd be great on the subway. People would stay away from you if you had one of those, wouldn't they?
Anyway, if we hadn't lost quite so much, you will find that the entire liquid will go into the nipple, which means that there's at least more than 8 ounces of gas.
So so 10 ounces of liquid and 8 ounces of gas.
Well, there's at least 10 ounces of it, yes.
And that means you drink it, it'll kill you, right?
It'll make you burp, that's right.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, notice the pressure. That is hard to blow up, believe me. There we are, back to normal again.
Good heavens.
Anyway, there you are. Do you ever remember probably the most famous of all the sort of home science demonstrations, getting the hard-boiled egg in the bottle?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can't do that much anymore because they don't have milk bottles, and that's what you used to do it in.
That's right.
So I have now got a new version. This is a balloon filled with water. What you have to do is to get that balloon filled with water into the bottle.
Do you want me to do that?
Well,
you can't.
Yeah, it's just too big.
I'd need special tools we'd have to send out for them. We'd be here all night.
Let us do it in the classical way. I'll get the balloon wet so we make sure that it is nice and lubricated. Okay. I'd like you to take it in your hand like this.
I think we've all seen Shriners do this, haven't we?
I'm going to light this piece of paper and put the burning paper into the bottle.
Okay.
And then I want you to put the balloon on top like that.
That'll be
now,
all right.
What is going to happen is the paper burning is going to heat up the air inside. That makes it expand, and the balloon, when you put it over the top, is going to work as a one-way valve, allowing the air to get out. But as soon as the flame goes out, the air is going to get cool again.
Okay.
It'll contract, and no outside air pressure can get in there, because this is hard, so it's going to push on the balloon and force it in.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do you want a drum roll or anything here, sir?
Well, if you'd like.
Could we have just a small drum roll? It's the first night they play along.
Are you ready? Put the balloon on top.
Oh! Good heavens!
Now the question is,
how do you get that sucker out? Yeah.
An ice pick is handy, but the reason why it went in is because the air pressure pushed it in, because we lowered the pressure there. All we have to do is get the balloon down here like this. If you try to pull it like that, you're going to make this air pressure less. So what I'd suggest that you do is the following.
We have just 2 minutes here. We want to
2
get
minutes?
to the other one, too.
All right, well, what we do...
See, the problem is this hardly ever comes up in real life, though.
In fact, that's one of the things that people very often would say, why do you want to get the egg in the bottle in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, they're just sort of fun to do. Okay, here comes the balloon. I have a straw, you see, in there next to it.
Right.
So as you pull up on the balloon...
It's the same principle of the shoehorn.
Okay, would you please pull on the balloon?
Pull on the balloon. Oh, now this is... Whoa!
There you go. You did it.
I'm afraid we don't have time for this one. We have to pause. We'll be right back, folks.
Genuine Drafts 1992 IndyCar champion Bobby Rahal. When we said he was flying, we weren't lying.
Do I like Tylenol? Yeah. For fever, backache, yeah. For headaches, Tylenol helps, but sometimes not enough. So I found something that relieves my headaches better. Excedrin. If you don't believe me, medical research will tell you Excedrin works better for headaches than Tylenol. Now, I'm not saying give up Tylenol for fever and stuff. I wouldn't. But if something's better for relieving headaches, you use it for headaches.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
At the first tickly itch of athlete's foot, Desonex. Killing those grungy fungi before they get cracking and burning. Go get that can now, or else don't blame Desonex.
I love this place!
The 99-cent Whopper. It's a small price to pay for the #1 preferred burger. The great-tasting flame-broiled Whopper. Now just 99 cents, only at Burger King.
I love this place! Must-see TV!
Thursday's gotta get home for NBC's Must-See TV. With Mad About You, Wings, and Seinfeld at its new time.
What time? 9, 8 Central!
Then,
this is something that comes about once in a lifetime.
a special Thursday bonus.
Wow.
A Must-See sneak preview.
Hi.
The John Larroquette Show after Seinfeld. Must-See TV Thursday.
Hey, Miss Bradley, where'd you get that beautiful smile?
The Family Dental Center. I work days, so I need a dentist who's available nights and weekends.
Convenience and low fees. National average for cleaning and exam is $63, hour fee $39. Denture national average $638, hours $420. Silver filling national average $41, hours $39. Call about other dental services at the Family Dental Center, located in 8 Chicagoland Sears stores.
Save that beautiful smile.
Thank you very much, Paul. Don Herbert is with us, Mr. Wizard. What have you been doing since the Mr. Wizard series, I don't want to say vaporized, but it was...
Well, we're doing a very exciting project, David. From the National Science Foundation and the General Motors Research Laboratories, we got a grant in which we're doing short, 80-second science sort of news pieces, which are inserted into 125 local newscasts around the United States. So I'm sort of the local science reporter.
Great.
They're not doing, ridiculous things like this, but real, legitimate science.
Oh, no, this is important. I don't think the Russians can do this one yet. Okay, Don, what's next here?
Well, I'd like to now be more serious and ask you a question which I would ask the child on the show. What's a BTU?
It's a British thermal unit, and it's a means of measuring something.
Ha-ha. Very good.
Thank you. Good night. Drive safely.
As a matter of fact, it's the amount of heat that's necessary to raise a pound of water 1 degree Fahrenheit. A hard thing to remember. Mm-hmm. So the next time you see those 3 letters BTU, here, would you take that? Take a good look at that. That is about 1 BTU, the amount of heat in one burning kitchen match.
So this would raise 1 pound of water 1 degree Fahrenheit?
Here are 40.
Can I blow this out? Oh, apparently not.
Now you can. And here, take 40 BTUs. So kind of think, what could you do with 40 BTUs?
Song Happy Birthday comes to mind.
Yeah. If you're trying to boil an egg, well, you might get the water hot, but you run out of BTUs really before. And now a furnace puts out 150,000 BTUs. So the next
the
time
average household furnace?
Yeah, the household furnace. So think of a pile of 150,000 matches.
Yeah, well, there go the cufflinks. Woo! All right.
Okay, now you can't do much about, it'll go out all by itself. You can't do much about BTUs because they're sort of inherent in the fuel, but once you get them up into the room where you want them, now you can do something about it. And I'd like to demonstrate. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
So if something horrible were to happen to one of your hands, you'd rather have it happen to your left hand.
Yes.
Okay, would you come around here? I'd like your left hand, please. Put it right down here, like that. Here's a quarter, which I'm going to put on your hand. Mm-hmm. Here's a match, which I'll give you in your good hand. Mm-hmm. You take a tip of it like that, and I want you eventually to reach over and touch the tip of the quarter like that with the match, because I'm going to heat up the quarter with this blowtorch.
We checked this guy out, didn't we?
Now I'm going to cover your hand with some insulation.
Okay.
This is modern insulation. And I'll pat it down so there's about... Here, kitty, 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 kitty. There's about an inch or so of insulation above your hand. I'll put the quarter on the top. Now, whatever you do, don't move that hand. Because here comes the blowtorch. There's about 1,000 degrees of heat. You ready with a match? Okay, as soon as I take the blowtorch away, touch the match to the quarter. You ready? Okay, touch it. But don't move that hand.
Oh!
That's how hot that was. Now you can blow out the match. Still don't move that hand. Listen. It was... Now you can move your hand.
Well, that's certainly impressive.
Would you like the quarters, the souvenir?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, and as Kathy Lee Crosby would say, don't try this at home, boys and girls. Good heavens, what is this stuff?
It's vermiculite. It's a sort of a mica-like material that's been expanded. And this I get at the garden shop. They dig it into the soil to keep the soil moist. But it is used as insulation in the walls and ceiling of your house and is very, very effective insulation.
Yeah.
There are some better on the market, but you can see it's fireproof.
Oh, yeah. Why get the good stuff?
And anyway, you can see why insulation is so important. If it could keep 1,000 degrees that close to your hand.
Now, this one actually does have a practical application.
Yes,
like you said. We're
going to be serious now.
Yeah, terrific.
Your hand all right?
Everything is fine. Yeah, very nice. This is fascinating stuff.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate you coming by. This is Don Herbert, Mr. Wizard. We'll be back.
Recently, Boomer Esiason tried to bet a few of his friends that they couldn't eat just one Lay's potato chip.
I bet you can't eat just one. If I lose, I have to shave my head?
This head?
Shave? What? Oh, come on, man. No.
More and more people are discovering that Lay's are different.
Hi, guys.
So crunchy and perfectly golden, you can't eat just one.
Hey, come on. Do I look stupid? Who's stupid enough to take that bet?
Welcome to another day in the National Football League. Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. The two teams you're about to see.
Today's Lay's, now more than ever, that you can't eat just one.
What's all the noise about? New Yoplait Crunchin' Yogurt. You mix it, you crunch it. 99% fat-free. Sound satisfying? Yoplait Crunchin' Yogurt. Do it for you.
When you fight greasy pots and pans, you can take the gloves off. With Ivory Clear. Ivory attacks the grease, not the natural oils in your skin. Fight grease with your bare hands with Ivory Clear.
Introducing Lasting Kiss, the lip color system that stays on and doesn't come off. Lipstick on cups, glasses, and cigarettes, you can kiss it goodbye. Apply Lasting Kiss once in the morning, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. The sealer color locks Lasting Kiss until you want to take it off. Lasting Kiss has designed the perfect shades for you.
Lasting Kiss, when you want to make an impression without leaving one.
Now available at Osco Drug.
La da da dee dee, la da da dee dee, la da 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 da, da dee dee, Eternity, Calvin Klein, da da.
Your gift with any $37 Eternity purchase at Carson Perry Scott.
Thank you very much, Paul. We have to turn the power on this thing off in just a moment. I want to, first of all, thank the studio audience. You folks were sweet to be here this evening. Did he say sweet to the studio audience? Unbelievable. I've never said that to a studio audience in my entire life, but thank you very much, folks. You're a handsome group of people. And by the way, if you would like Bill Murray to come to your own home and sing that same number, also my thanks to Mr. Bill Murray and Mr. Wizard Don Herbert And what show would be complete without the Rainbow Grill Peacock Girls, whom we saw earlier? Paul Schaefer and the band. Thank you, folks, for being here. Our announcer, Bill Wendell. And tomorrow evening, comedian Pat Paulson, screenwriter Steve Tessich, dentist Norman Hoffman will be here to review the film Reds and a tour of NBC. That's all coming up tomorrow. So be sure and tune in, as they say when they want you to tune in. Here now to close our show is Mr. Steve Fessler, a guy from Brooklyn who for some reason has committed to memory all the dialogue of the 2.5-hour classic B film Bowery at Midnight, starring Bela Lugosi. So now for those of you who would really rather be watching old movies at this time of night, I know I would, please welcome Steve Fessler.
Bowery at Midnight with Bela Lugosi, John Archer, and Wanda McKay. Extra, extra, read all about it. Read about the escape of Fingers Dolan, paper mister. You shouldn't smoke that. It might stunt your growth. If you gotta go ahead and smoke it. I'm saving it for after dinner. Dinner? You mean you got a place for a handout? Sure, over at the Friendlies. A friendly what? Ain't you ever heard of the Friendly Mission? Nah. You're sure to get some swell food there and no questions asked. But what are we waiting for? Come on, pal. There it is. Ain't it pretty? Just like I told you. Gorgeous. And a guy that runs it, he's a soft touch. Oh, good evening. I see you brought a needy friend with you tonight. Yay, he's a pedestrian from Pittsburgh. You're very welcome. Here you will find food for your body, as well as comfort for your troubled mind. Yeah, but I'd really like some soup. Of course, my friend. What happened to your hand? Nothing, I just hurt it a little bit. Just the same, you'd better take care of it. Nurse Malvern, here's a patient for you. Have another bowl? No, thanks. And what about a smoke? Nice cigar.